Colony Epsilon 9 was declared dead 27 years before it returned. In humanity's official records, that star system was nothing more than another name crossed off a list far too long to remember. One of the earliest attempts at interstellar expansion, lost during the first conflicts with hostile alien races. Communication severed, no life signs detected, no ships ever came back. And like so many others, it was forgotten. The war moved on. New colonies were founded. Others fell. Epsilon 9 became a footnote, mentioned only in military history courses as a necessary sacrifice. Until the day the signal arrived. It wasn't a distress call. It wasn't an automated beacon. It was a deliberate message. Clear. Impossible. This is Colony Epsilon 9. We are alive, and we are not alone. Human High Command took hours to respond. Analyses, authentication checks, quantum signature verification. Everything confirmed the same thing. The signal was real. And that only made it worse. "This makes no sense," Commander Mira Solis said, staring at the hologram of the forgotten system. There were no long-term survival resources, no defenses. "Maybe they found help," an officer suggested. Mira didn't answer. Alien help rarely came without a price. She was assigned to lead the contact mission, not an attack, not yet. Officially, it was a diplomatic and reconnaissance operation. Unofficially, it was to find out what had gone wrong. The ship Argos entered hyperspace in silence. The crew was tense. Many of them had relatives who had been part of the original colonization, people they had believed dead for decades. When they emerged into the Epsilon system, everyone held their breath. The planet was still there. More than that, it was alive. Cities stretched across the surface, not the crude structures of an early colony, but integrated settlements blending into the terrain. Human architecture fused with something unmistakably alien. Curved towers, organic materials, energy fields visible even to the naked eye. "That's impossible," someone whispered. "No," Mira replied. "It's just something we don't understand yet." The Argos was met by escorts, sleek, silent ships of unknown design. They didn't fire, they didn't threaten. They simply guided the human vessel to an orbital platform. And then came the final shock. The delegation waiting for them was human. Men and women wearing old colonial insignia, some far older than they should have been, others far too young to have been born before the colony's supposed destruction. "Welcome to Epsilon 9, said the woman leading them. "We've been expecting you." Mira stepped forward. "Do you know how long you've been missing?" The woman smiled sadly. "For you, 27 years. For us, almost 50. The story unfolded slowly. When the early war reached the system, Epsilon 9 had no defenses. Alien ships appeared without warning, but instead of attacking, they stopped. The aliens, known as the Valori, were ancient, technologically advanced species reduced to galactic refugees, hunted for refusing to submit to a larger empire. When they found Epsilon 9, they saw something rare. Humans not yet fully militarized, a chance for coexistence and mutual survival. "They offered us a choice," Asha said. "Die alone or live together." Communication with Earth was cut not by technical failure, but by decision. "We knew that if Human Command discovered our alliance," Asha hesitated, "we'd know they would try to rescue us." Mira immediately understood what that meant. Rescue meant evacuating humans and exterminating aliens. "So you let us believe you were dead?" Mira said. "Yes," Asha replied, "because it was the only way to survive." Over decades, humans and Valori evolved together, shared technology, blended cultures, even genetics in some cases. Epsilon 9 was no longer a human colony. It was something new. "You betrayed humanity," one human officer snapped, unable to contain his anger. Asha met his gaze without hesitation. "No," she said, "we survived when humanity abandoned us." Tension escalated as reports reached human command. Epsilon 9's existence became a strategic problem. A human colony allied with aliens, using hybrid technology, located at a critical junction of the war. They could be feeding intelligence to the enemy, or worse, they could become the enemy. Mira received the order she had feared. "Bring the humans home," the message read. "If the aliens resist, neutralize the threat." She stared at the transmission for a long time. "This is a mistake," she said to her crew. "Orders are orders," an officer replied. Mira delayed her response. On the surface, Asha showed Mira something that changed everything. A memorial. Names carved in metal and crystal, thousands of them, humans and Valori side by side. "These died defending this planet," Asha said, "against the Coalition." Mira felt her chest tighten. "You fought them?" she asked. "Yes," Asha replied. "While humanity retreated from other systems, we held the line here." Suddenly, alarms blared. "Contacts emerging at the system's edge," someone shouted over comms. "Coalition signatures." The war had found Epsilon 9. "They followed us," Mira whispered. Asher wasn't surprised. "They always come," she said. "The difference is, now you're here." The battle that followed was unlike anything Mira had seen. Human, Valori, and hybrid ships fought together, combined tactics, technology human command had never encountered, adaptive shields, weapons designed to disable rather than annihilate. And it worked. The Coalition retreated. When silence returned, Mira knew she could no longer pretend neutrality. She opened an open channel to human command and the entire fleet. "This is Commander Mira Solis," she said, broadcasting live from Colony Epsilon 9. She showed them everything: the city, the Alliance, the memorial. "You can call this treason," she said, "but if this colony fell, it fell fighting for the same thing we claim to defend: humanity's survival." "The difference is," Asha added, "is that we don't believe humanity has to survive alone." The silence on the other end was overwhelming. No immediate orders came. The decision was no longer purely military. It was moral. Epsilon 9 wasn't a mistake of the past. It was a possible future. Mira closed the transmission and turned to Asha. "If it were up to me," she said, "this colony would never be forgotten again." Asha nodded. "Then tell our story. And maybe humanity will finally remember what it truly means to survive together." If you made it this far, this story made you think. So leave a like to support the channel, subscribe so you don't miss the next sci-fi stories, and comment below: do you think Colony Epsilon 9 betrayed humanity or showed the true path to survival? The next story is already being prepared, and it goes even deeper into the universe.